Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Um, who should I pick? I am gonna choose Traveler, obviously. I'm gonna choose Bennett because he's connected to Mercury. Ooh, you know what? You know what?
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Because
Anytime, any place.
we are doing immersion. What is this? Wait. It's great rate. Bruh. Anyway. Anyway, no, not that. I need to stop.
Let's ride.
Anyway, hi. We're gonna do the world quest. You know, the Mayor Jabari world quest, and but before that, I wanna read the Lava Walker set again because it's been so long, and I forgot. I forgot it already. So yeah, and apparently it's connected to this world quest in any way, and yeah. Um, yeah, now, 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 now. Equipment? Oh, it's here. Lava Walker. Uh, uh, uh. Well, imagine I don't have. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This one. Description. A flower that only blooms in the burning flames. The searing pain it causes will make the wearer stronger. The fiery red flower shines like a shimmering agate. This flaming flower was once a brooch worn by the Lava Walker. In the Lava Walker's final days, he said to his people, "This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke." The people followed the flower's flickering light to the edge of the Mer Jabari. There they found the blooming flowers, but the lava walker was nowhere to be seen. Okay. Lava Walker's salvation. A feather plucked by the lava walkers from a bird that sings amid the flames. The wearer can almost hear the sound of the bird's wings flapping in the blaze. The legend has it that there exists a kind of solitary bird that sings in the blazing flames. People worship it as a totem, while kings saw it as a sign of a nobility. Donning this feather, the lava walker retreated from the outside world. The lava walker retreated from the outside world. Okay, okay. Alone he came and alone he went, leaving no trace behind. Since then, people often hear cries coming from the Merjabari. Okay, no one knows if they are the song of the bird or the sigh of the lava walker. Okay. Hmm. Okay. 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 This is something. Lava Walker's torment. What flows within this hourglass is not regular sand but burning sand. Like this burning sand, time flows forward, leaving no trace of its own existence. The story of the Lava Walker continued even after he had traveled across the Berjavari. It is said that he spent another 100 years living as a hermit, but this short retreat brought little relief from his burning torment. Um, During his time as a secluded sage, the lava walker could not bear the eternal scorch. He crafted this hourglass to mark the passing of time. As the flames blazed, burning sand flowed endlessly through the hourglass day after day. Sadly, though the lava walker did not fear the scorching flames of the Merjabari, he could not quench the torturing flame of time. The anguish of being left alone without the disciples and family he held so dear burned away at his soul more than any flames could ever scorch his flesh. Okay, okay. Okay, this is kind of sad, but let's go. A goblet that once contained lava, now empty. It still has a slight hint of warmth. This goblet once belonged to a sage known as the Lava Walker. Wisdom flowed from within. The Lava Walker would toy with the goblet. Even in the blazing heat, it remained intact. Legend has it that the Lava Walker would drink lava from this goblet as if it were a glass of fine wine. But while fine wine evaporates in high heat, the wisdom of the sage could withstand a trial by fire. Okay. To the lava walker, fine wine was merely a catalyst in the process of producing ingenuity. Aided by alcohol, even the slightest spark can combust into a brilliant idea. That's true. Okay, no, that can be true. The goblet was a silent witness to the forging of wisdom amidst the flame. The moment before the lava walker set off on his final journey was when the goblet was filled with the most pride. The lava walker's epiphany. Okay, 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 okay. An ancient circlet that once belonged to the lava walker, a sage who wandered in the Merjubari. Upon close examination, one can almost see his figure standing strong amidst the fiery flames. The wandering sage of the Merjubari, known as the Lava Walker, crafted this circlet of crimson agate to resist the intense heat of the flames. The circlet was built with wisdom and tenacity. It sparked fear and jealousy among peers and seniors alike. How dare the lava walker challenge the flames of the Merjabari? Such blasphemy has not been seen in hundreds of years. The flaming sea will surely devour this arrogant young man, and the sky will blow his ashes into the void. In his jealousy, the teacher demanded that his student step into the flaming sea wearing the circlet. In a state of calmness, the lava walker strolled onto the lava and gradually disappeared into the horizon. The lava walker's wisdom. Okay, the flower is lava walker's resolution. Okay, it's mainly about the lava walker exploring across Mayor Javari, and it's about him. This is crazy. Okay, 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 okay. So yes, this is about the okay, okay. A flower that blooms amidst burning flames. It is said long ago that a sage once wore it as he walked into the sea of fire. The feather of a proud phoenix. You can almost hear the sound of its wings flapping in the scorching flames. Burning sand flows within this hourglass. Despite the intense heat, the sand leaves no mark upon the vessel that houses it. A legendary goblet that can withstand extremely high temperature. It still retains a degree of warmth even though it is now empty. Okay. The circlet of a sage who traversed the sea of fire. It once shone brightly from their ancient silhouette as they stood strong amidst the flame. Let's. Okay. I guess we should start. But then again, I know Enjo is gonna be in here because we literally saw him in the live stream. So I'm kind of worried of my party because Enjo is a pyro lector. Wow, how am I supposed to, you know? Yeah, I don't know how. I think. Oh my god. Should I put Marina?
I knew you'd miss me.
I mean, I would want Bennett because he's connected to Mary Jafari. But at the same time, he's had enough. He's had enough. He needs rest. Like, let's be for real. He needs rest. Okay, let's fucking do this. I need to recharge my thing. I'm afraid I might miss him because this is like the world quest. I mean, I enjoyed a ton of world quest, but you know, this might be different. This might be different. This might be it. And what the fuck is that sound? Oh, it's the volcano. Okay. Let's start. Mary to Barry, Mary to Barry. I think it's around here, if I recall correctly. I don't recall correctly. I like. Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here. He's here. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm excited. By the way, disclaimer: I'm still not used to um PC or face setup, and my keyboard is kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of broken. So please bear with me. Hey, there's a people pan. Wanna go and also take a closer look? Okay. The crisis emerges, yet the tribal leaders bicker endlessly. She's so cute. This is so cute. Hi there, what are you doing here? Let Tenochtitlan Tenochtitlan bring his talking stick. Talking stick is the weapon. Okay. Tenochtitlan bring his talking stick over and let it mediate the discussion. Wait, Teno who? Tenochtitlan belongs no longer to any tribe, yet his fury still burns unquenched. When he set foot on the path of faith, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner Wanjiru. Wanjiru is, if I recall correctly, is one of the hero. Am I right? My head is empty right now. When he set foot on the path of faith, the first to come forward and receive him was the great runner Wanjiru. Wanjiru, what are you talking about? Wanjiru. This was the moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance, as if startled by some unseen force. What's going on? Who's he talking to? Tinoyolot's suspicion surged as he glanced around and he spotted a snuggle-toothed child lurking by the side of the road. Wait, wait, is it what? The child had been the one to scare off poor Wanjiru. Okay. A snuggle-toothed child, snuggle-toothed, snuggle-toothed, snuggle-toothed child? Hey, Paimon will have you know. Yeah, her her teeth are in perfect condition. That is so cute, Paimon. The insolent child provoked Wanjiru, and even went so far as to bare her teeth, an act of utmost sacrilege. The Noyolot was filled with rage. Okay, I I'm kind of confused. He refused to unquenched. He set foot in the receive him, Mr. Great. Wait, I don't get it. Who is Tenoyolochi? Is that belongs to no longer belongs to any tribe? Um, and when he set foot in the path of on the path of faith, the first one to like. So I thought Tenoyolochi and Wanjiro are different person, but maybe they were. Oh, maybe. Okay. Maybe the insolent child provoked Wanjiru, but Wanjiru didn't react, probably. And Tenochtitlan was filled with rage on behalf of Wanjiru. Yeah, maybe that might happen. Oh, I'm sorry if she disturbed you. Please don't be filled with rage. With but a single word, the valorous veteran frightened the churlish child nearly to tears. Yet every warrior knows this truth. To forgive the enemy with flowers is to lose an arrow into one's own heart. Is to lose an arrow into. Okay. And so the last survivor of the Tenochtitlan raised his club, brandished it at the rocks and prickly pears, and declared, "Let my stick talk bloody sense into this brat for Wanjiru." Okay, okay, I'm right. Looks like you're all talk and no stick. There will be no felling of any paimons unless you get past me. Can you please calm down? We'll be on our way. I wanna be civil because this is a pacifist run. Like I always say. F. Their feeble repentance came far too late. They would be made to pay for their recklessness. I am so sorry, sir, but
Shower me with praise! Let's go! Yahoo!
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Ah!
hey, stop fighting! Buckley, entertainment supervisor. Who are you? I'm terribly sorry. I'm Buckley, the entertainment supervisor of the resort, but that can wait. No one's hurt, are they? I'm hurt. He's hurt. I think he's hurt. And quite right too, we deserve it for attacking us out of nowhere like that. Tenochtitlan was wounded in both body and heart. The joyous battle had been halted, leaving him unfulfilled. Like a brief storm, a faint thunderclap, half a hiss of flame, a thin pall of smoke. The last survivor of Tenochtitlan swung his stone club with fury, rending heaven and shattering earth. The volcano in his heart about to erupt. Did he hit himself on the head with his own club or something? If anyone's going to erupt here, it should be us. It's a very long story. I need to take him back to his hut to rest. I'll explain everything later. The hut's not far from here. We can meet back up there. Okay, sir. And Furina needs healing.
Ah,
You know what? This is so weird that I'm not. Wait, I didn't. Shine on, Papilan Idol. Oh, wait, which one is it? Oh, I think this is. This is right. The last survivor of Tenochtitlan. I need to navigate. Oh, wait, I thought it's right here. What? Oh shit. I miss this. I always miss this. I will always miss this. I love World Quest. I love um, main quest. I love story quest. I love everything. I love exploring. Yeah, I love everything in this game. He's gone all quiet. What's up with him? I'm sorry for the inconvenience, dear guest. His name is Papar, and he's one of our on-site actors. On-site actors? They're quite common in theme parks nowadays. Members of staff who roleplay as characters and interact with the visitors. Huh? So you're saying this guy was just acting? Yes, but also no. Ugh. Please allow me to explain. We've stationed actors around the themed resort to enhance the immersive experience of our guests. These actors are in character as members of the tribe that once lived here, the Tenochtzitoc. There was once a great hero from this tribe, known to all of Natlan, who was named Tenoch. I know Tenoch, the owner of the talking stick. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Tenoch, so this was his home. Then Tenochtitlan was a respectful title given to Tenoch. Oh, it means the honored heart of Tenochtitlan. Oh. The idea was for Papar to perform in encounters with other heroes and even allow other guests to test their own martial prowess. Lately though, something's gotten into him. He's been acting erratically and nobody can get through to him. You've seen it yourselves. It's like he's reciting a script. What script? It's more like he's writing himself into every scene. In any case, please accept my sincerest apologies for this mess. We'll have to suspend this attraction until the matter is resolved. Please come back with me, dear guest. We'll make sure to properly compensate you for the trouble caused. And what about this Tenochtitlan fellow? Yeah, if he runs into some other tourists, they might not get off easily. You're right, but please don't worry. I'll make sure to take care of everything. A tragedy most heartbreaking. The lonesome Tenochtitlan had yet to fulfill his duty, but now he was beset by baffling cacophonous interlopers. He could no longer bear witness to such a ridiculous sight, so he pushed aside the three fools who blocked his way and continued onwards, with stone club across his shoulders, to traverse the treacherous unknown ahead. You don't even have a stone club. Wait, he's getting away. Not if I can help it. Bookly takes out a peculiar blowpipe and takes it out the baby. What? What the? Whip! His aim is true and the Tenochtitlan is struck. Thump! The hero sways gently for a moment and then collapses to the ground. Whoa, a sneak attack! Sorry, Papa, but it's time for you to take a nap. I promise we'll find a way to get you better. Is this legal? I think. Is this okay? Have you asked the doctor to check him out? Maybe he's just gone a little loopy. I need water because I'm reading this all of this and I'm okay. Um, of course I looked for him. I've, I've chased him from Easy Breeze Market to Wavy Bay. He sure seems dangerous. Alright. He was blabbing about Wanjiru just now. Do you think this might have something to do with the story of the six heroes of Natlan? Surely that was just another memorized line, right? But he sounded like he was talking to someone. Wanjiru. This was the moment that left no trace in the annal of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance as if startled by some unforeseen unseen force. This was the moment that left no trace in the annals of history. At the very instant those two met, Wanjiru bolted without so much as a backward glance as if startled by some unseen force. Yeah, it's like there was an invisible actor there or something, and Paimon Paimon scared them off. Invisible? Well, I have heard some rumors about hidden spirits lurking around these parts. Maybe Papar's gotten himself mixed up in something dangerous. I should find a shaman to help. Isn't that perfect? Isn't that perfect? There should be plenty of tourists from the Masters of the Night Wind at the resort. As it happens, a young shaman did check into the resort this morning, but it doesn't feel right to bother guests with these sort of things. In any case, I'll investigate the rumors regarding the hidden spirit first before deciding what to do. Since you've got no other leads, why not let us help out? You go dig around for those rumors and we'll help you look for the shaman. That's much too kind of you. I wouldn't know how to make it up to two guests if they were to spend their vacation on something like this. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be a very relaxing vacation if we left this problem unresolved. It's true, but I mean, okay. Exactly. If we wait around, things might get worse, and we've got lots of friends at the resort. It'd be bad if they ran into that Tenochtzitoc guy. So hey, we'd be more than happy to help. Point us in the direction of the shaman and we'll bring him over in a jiffy. Okay then, you have my sincerest gratitude. The shaman arrived The shaman arrived, and I'm told he's an up-and-coming hotshot in the Masters of the Night Wind. I'm guessing he's probably wandering around the hill on the northernmost part of Wavy Bay. Then that's where we're headed. We'll be right back. I kid you not, if this is Enjo, I'm gonna cry. Because, hotshot shaman. Hopefully, and Tenochtitlan F. It was just a sedative Papariol. You're alright, don't worry. That is so sad, but like, you sedated him? I don't think that's legal, sir. I'm gonna explore this and do the events later on. Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, it's him. He's he had a character development. Oh, I thought he was like some kind of like, you know, like a what do describe this type of people? Like in Chaska's tribe, there are like um people that can ride Kukusor and the people who can't ride Kukusor, and Layla is like can't sense spirit. Hello, you two. Is something the matter? Huh? The great hero traveler Paimon. How fortunate I am to cross paths with you here. You look familiar. Have we met before? Have you forgotten? I'm Layla, the spirit duffer. Yeah, spirit duffer. You, Master Oron, and the great shaman Sitlali once saved my life. Layla recounts an event that happened not too long ago when you helped a member of the Masters of the Night Queen return his lost spirit to his body. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Well, you're looking healthy, Layla. Paimon almost didn't recognize you with your hat on. But did you say Master Oron? Yes, I did. I'm currently studying the mystic arts under Master Oron's tutelage. And does Oron know about this? Well, it's something of a one-sided teaching relationship. How do you how do you even do that? Okay. So he doesn't even know that he's your teacher? What kind of a student are you then? As someone who used to be a spirit duffer, if Sitlali hadn't saved me and Oron hadn't taught me, there's no way I could have ever become a shaman. If a teacher is like a gardener, I'd gladly be one of their carrots and not cabbage, and let them water me with knowledge. I'm happy. I'm so happy that he's here. Like, great work of Hoyo for making use of characters. Traveler, do you really think we can rely on this guy? I mean, no, I don't think so. Come again? I couldn't hear that very well. Oh, Paimon was just saying how nice it is to run into an old friend. Master often calls me friend as well, but I won't have it. Master is master, and Master's granny is Master Granny. That's just how things are. As as for you, most venerable traveler, I know that you are friends with the great shaman Setlali, which makes you Master Grams too. You call me Grams. What? I'm afraid it would be discourteous of me to address you simply as friend. Sounds to Paimon like you picked up a lot more than just mystic arts from Auroron. Yeah, you sounded like him, alright. Okay, let's get back to business. Yeah, we're actually here to ask for your help, Layla. Help? From me? Rest assured, good masters, whatever task you entrust to me, I shall fulfill it to the best of my abilities. You explained to Layla what happened earlier. I see. So you think he's being possessed? That's right. What's your take on this situation? The Easy Breeze Holiday Resort is indeed a location with vibrant spiritual energies. I could sense that as soon as I arrived, so it wouldn't be a mist. amazed to assume that some invisible entity could have been involved. That is a mouthful. Can you take me to that spot with the swing you mentioned earlier? I'd like to confirm a few things. Sure thing, Layla. We'll show you the way. Okay. Oh, we're not gonna go there. This is the spot. Just as I thought. What is it? I truly was held back by apical dominance. Apical? What is apical dominance? What does that even mean? Apical what now? It's a botanical phenomenon. The stems of some vegetable grow incredibly quickly and absorb a large amount of nutrients, impeding the growth of lateral buds and leaves. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud. Apical? Bro, how do you even pronounce that word? Let me see. Oh, it's here. I need to know. Apical. Apical. Oh, I'm right. If you want to encourage more foliage, you have to remove the apical bud at the top of the stem. Okay? Master Oron said that I was once held back by my spirit duffer problem. That is, until I found a way to clip it off the top. And then, and then I blossomed into a healthy vegetable with lush and verdant foliage. Maybe he's possessed too. I'm not gonna lie. Tifato Layla, you do remember why we're here, right? So he became a farmer now. Of course, it might sound like I'm going off topic, but I was just trying to say that I've discovered some traces of spiritual energy. Okay, just say so, man. They're weak and very, very faint. An ordinary shaman might have walked right by without noticing a thing. But I'm no ordinary shaman anymore. Thanks to Master Oron, I've grown into a plant to be proud of. He's possessed by Oron. Layla, can you please stop the vegetable metaphors and focus on the matter at hand? You have plenty of time to think about stems and buds after we solve this mystery. Yes, of course. Just as Master Grumps said, the afflicted actor conversed with some kind of presence here. I'm going to use my clairvoyance and try to follow these faint traces of spiritual energy. It might be possible to glimpse the presence true form. But first, I need to prepare something very important. What are you doing? Um, um, this might be like really good, by the way. Like, I mean, I'm just taken aback because this is bizarre. And carrots, Oron likes cabbage. Carrots? We can eat once we finish our work. Brother, why is happening? Why is this guy mixing shamanism and fucking farming, agriculture? I mean, how can he do that? Shamanism and agriculture. Shamanism and agriculture. How would that be connected? I have no fucking idea. What sharp eyes you have, Master Grams. These are indeed carrots, and this is a carrot tree, but they are not for eating. What is happening? This is a medium of divination that will help with clairvoyance. In my tribe, everyone has their own unique method of divination. Some use graffiti, others use smoke or water. I use vegetable. I mean, good for you, man. As long as it works. Well, that's novel, but does it actually work? Master once told me, do not underestimate the humble vegetable. It is the eyes and ears of the earth. Born of the soil, gifted with its spirit and blood, it bears the symbol and memories of the land. Every time you eat vegetables, it's like suckling at the teeth of Mother Divine. What am I reading? What the fuck is happening? Why am I here? Um, Shay in these histories and mysteries passed down through generations. Excuse me? Layla? That's why we eat vegetables and not grass or leaves. Ah, Paimon's eating. Never eating another vegetable as long as she lives. She'd rather eat slimes. That's a pity, Paimon. You could have a chance to grow your wisdom. That's rude. Please just continue with whatever you're doing, Layla. Paimon won't say anything ever again. Feel free to speak your mind, Master Paimon, and thank you for allowing me to share my knowledge with you both. Can you please just start already? Of course, here, Paimon and you too, Master Gramps. Put your hands on my shoulders. It will help you see. Is this safe? I've gleaned from the spiritual traces that the hidden presence is neither powerful nor violent. So yes, I think it's quite safe. I'm ready. Alright, let's get started. Good for you, Layla. I'm proud of you. Carrot ring, oh carrot ring. This is so goofy. What the fuck is this chant? This chant is so goofy, I can't. Make visible these unseen things. Okay. What is this? Show me, where is their grave? Carrot ring, oh carrot ring. Make visible these unseen things. Show me, where did they fall? Please allow me to see. No. God damn. Ooh. It's him. How did this? How did this? How did? How did things turn out this way? Oh man, my head hurts. Are you okay, Layla? I'm fine, but I'm afraid I've reached my limit. Did you see that? True remarkable, Arctic say. It was like a dream. What did it all mean? All I know is that The Asha on the swing is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure how it gained the ability to hide itself. This is probably the spirit you're looking for, although I'm not sure. Okay. Moreover, the spiritual energy traces belong to more than just one Asha, which lines up with what we saw. There must be several of them nearby. Are they the cause of the problem? No, it's Anjo. It's hard to say, but it's like that actor started to lose control of himself because he was affected in some way by the Ash's departure. If we can track down those Asha, we should at least be able to calm him down. So that's how it is. Vegetable aside, it looks like you've learned some real skills, Layla. Yeah, I'm proud of him. I have to work hard to not tarnish Master's good name. What about the ones we saw later on? I too am more concerned about what we saw afterwards. The fabric those Asha were gathered around, it looked like the woven scrolls we used in the Masters of the Night Queens. And in that mysterious place that appeared later, as along with the strange figure standing in the card ring. Wait, is it a card? I forgot. It all felt very similar. It all felt very familiar somehow, but I'm not sure why. That's okay. We can think about that stuff later. For now, we have leads that could help that Tenoyolot Shinkai. Right, but Paimon, Master Grams, I think I'll excuse myself from that. Huh? Why? The truth is, I feel a little uneasy. Didn't you just say you've grown into a vegetable Auron could be proud of? Indeed, but even the carrots are whispering warnings. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. That sounds ominous, and I'm scared. When the field is filled with crops, frost will come to claim them. That is ominous. That sounds serious. Cool. The great shaman Citlali instructed me to come to Tenochtitlan to relax, but she also told me to let her know if things started to get strange. Citlali sent you here? Aren't you on vacation? Whether this is a vacation or not, it depends entirely on the whims of the aforementioned frost. Right now, all I want to do is just rush back to the master's greenhouse. Okay, you're starting to make Paimon feel nervous now. Fear not, Paimon. The tallest vegetables are always the first to fall to the to frost. You should be safe for a while. Damn, he's the he's flaming Paimon so much. Oh, and speaking of vegetables, you can keep these carrots. Now that the divination's over, they've turned into spirit mediums for the Asha. Just sprinkle some of their juice into your eyes and you'll be able to see invisible Asha. The invisible Asha. That should help you track them down. That is weird way or method, but I guess as long as it works, it works. Just sprinkle some of the okay. Thanks, Leila. I should be the one thanking you. It's an honor to be able to help you out, Master Gramps. I'll be going now, so take care and good luck on your search. And there he goes. Do you think he was overreacting? Overreacting or not, let's watch our step. No need to worry. If things go wrong, there are plenty of vegetable taller than us in this garden. This is funny. Paimon feels a little better hearing you say that. Let's go back to the hut and check on our guy. Paimon hopes that we learn. Paimon hopes what we learn about the Asha will come in hand. Well, I like reading, but reading out loud is just my mouth so is is overworked. I wanna see here. Let's continue this quest. I'm so happy. I really like this. Okay, where's the dude? Where's our dude, man? Oh, he's here. Um, okay, let's go back. The second to come forward and embrace the lottery scene was the brave Menelek. Okay, the first one is Wanjuru. Oh, this was 500 years ago, right? Because I still remember these heroes were from 500 years ago because I remember these names. Yeah. The second to come forward and embrace the lodge chain was the brave Menelek. That's right. The third was the cunning Sanach Compore. The fourth was the young Burkina. And the fifth was Sunjata. Papar, what do you want to do? You can't go looking for them now. They've been gone for hundreds of years. The sixth to go with Theologin was the nemesis from his youth, the giant Tupac. How am I supposed to explain to your mother how you end up like this? Whoa, he's awake. You're back, don't worry. He's just reciting lines again. The witch doctor's sedatives are very effective. His erratic behavior earlier was probably due to something agitating him. That's a relief. Anyway, we found the shaman and he told us what to do. You tell Pugli what happened with Layla. So it was all because of the Asha? Well, that's a surprise, but knowing that should make things easier. Easier? How? The research's huge. How are we supposed to track down a bunch of invisible Asha? I'll handle that. I'll get my staff to investigate supernatural occurrences around the resort. Things like empty swings moving on their own. That way, we might just find our invisible Asha. Sounds like a plan. Given our lack of knowledge on the Asha, this is our only choice right now. Yeah, those Asha are really strange. They look like money too, but their colors are way more vibrant and they seem to be smarter. That's one way of looking at it, but it might be more helpful to think of them as having a soul. In Tenochtzitoc culture, the word Asha has two meanings, one of which roughly translates to benevolent soul. Many believe that Asha are monitored with soul and that's why they're smarter and more approachable. So I think Asha are like combining with like spirits or memories. That's why Monitu and spirits. I yeah, they're from Monitu and, and spirits. That's what I think. That's why that's why Bennett's parents are Asha. Maybe they kind of like possess a Monitu or something like that. I don't know. Oh, Paimon gets it. So what's the other meaning? Paimon bets it's got something to do with the spirit of summertime that embodies this resort. That's not a bad guess, but the second meaning is actually something closer to ashes. Ashes? Yes, ashes blown over from the Merjabari. So the ashes are connected to the Merjabari. You may not know this, but there's a vast tract of land to the west of Tenochtitoc that was once the Medjugorje. It is a place of sorrow born from the Abisa invasion. Okay, there's a vast tract of land to the west of Tenochtitlan. Okay, I'll check it in the map. Warriors were reduced to dust, their souls imprisoned and bound to the land. That is, until the whole Medjugorje mysteriously vanished about 20 years ago. It was around that time that the Asha first appeared. Naturally, people made the connection to the Medjugorje. No wonder they're so willing to approach the people of Natlan. They're all caught up in the legend of the Medjugorje. Hey traveler, Paimon just thought of something. When Layla showed us that strange place just now, it looked like the place we went to search for Bennett before. You, you don't think it's possible? I mean, it is, yeah. There I go, getting sidetracked. I'm going to focus on Papaya first. Give me a day and I'll round up all the locations where the invisible Asha might show up. What are you going to do about him? I plan to let him stay here for now. He might get unnecessarily stimulated if he leaves this familiar environment. The resort has also designated this a restricted area, so rest assured that no tourist will accidentally come wandering by. That's good. Popar attacked us, but we won't hold it against him. We'll find a way to cure him for sure. And so Tenochtitlan gathered allies from the six tribes, glittering like the flames of roaring wildfire. They crashed into the mountains of darkness. Stay strong, Popar, even your imaginary quest to be a hero. Even in your imaginary quest. Stay strong, man. Okay, wait until the following day, 8 to 12. I thought I thought they fixed it. But am I wrong? I kind of forgot. I thought they have that time skip button that everyone thought is a skip button. Oh, he's here. And he's cute. I really I want a plushie of this dude. You can be in merch, I'm not gonna lie. I think he'd sell. It's about time. Let's go to the reception and find Pokely. He's so cute. Oh, bro. Oh, he's... I can walk through him. Anyway. Anyway. Ah, you're both here. Hey Pukli, any news? Surprisingly, no. Although I did come across some suspicious information. It dates back when we were planning the construction of Easy Breeze holiday resort. Workers near the Tenochtzitoc huts often complained that their materials had gone missing. The missing materials were soon found in the wilderness nearby, but no one ever admitted to moving them. There were also rumors that the workers being frightened by water rippling when there was no wind, or wild beasts being spooked for unknown reason, all around the same area. Well, that sounds just like the work of invisible Asha, but why they only show up in one area? I also found it strange. Maybe there's something special near the huts? Sounds like we'd better conduct some field work. Yeah, let me mark the locations on your map. In the meantime, I'll head to the huts to check on my staff. Meow meow. According to Pukli, the hidden ashes should be somewhere around here. Guess that means it's time to use Layla's magic carrots, right? Let's give it a try. You squeeze some juice out of the carrot. That smells fresh and yummy. Hehehe. You squeeze some juice out of carrots and gently apply it to both of your eyes and panels. Hey, look! There's an Asha right there on the lake. Whoa, Paimon can't believe those carrots actually worked. Oh. Let's go to the individual band. We're gonna turn to Asha. It looks really happy. Oh my god. Fucking hell, man. Oh. Hey, don't run away. Don't run away, brother. You're my brother. Ah, monster, watch out! Oh my fucking god.
way.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the third one. Joking. The Saurian power creep is real. I haven't. Oh my god. I'm gonna read it. Looks like this is the last one nearby. They seem to like us a lot, huh? They're not scared at all. Time to head back to the hut. Huh? Traveler? Paima? Lolly? Why are you here? Lolly, what are you doing here? I'm just as surprised as you two, but it's a welcome surprise. I'm happy to see you too, Lolly. I like that. Are they gonna do this more? Um, putting what do you call this? Putting playable characters in World Quest, because I haven't really seen one, if I remember correctly. Am I remembering correctly? I haven't, like, we haven't they haven't done this before, right? This type of, like, this type of huge world quest. Anyway, I digress. I'm happy to see you too, Sitlali. Okay. Were you also invited to the resort to kick back and relax? I don't think so. She's here. If I wanted an easy breezy day, I'd have to stay in bed. Yeah, same. Are you just acting cute? What the fuck are you talking about, Paimon? So you're here because of Layla, I take it? Sharp as always. Layla told me everything he saw, everything points towards the Merjavari. So it's really the Merjavari, but didn't it, disappear? If it had really disappeared, then it shouldn't be possible to perceive it in any way. I suspect that it was hidden by some kind of power, which would explain why Layla could see it. But enough of that. I'm not here for the Merjabari either. My main target's the person who showed up in Layla's clairvoyance. Oh, so you know who they are then, Tidlali. Do you remember the time we helped Layla get his spirit back? The whole time he was being tricked by that Kokuchu guy. If I'm not mistaken, it was he that Layla saw during his ritual. So I look at this guy and I find out he once escaped from Kinich while using the name Sanka. It turns out he's one slippery rat. Hey, don't call him that. But anyway, I really don't care. Kinich even told me you've crossed paths with him before. We've crossed paths away. There's no way. It's Enjo? Enjo? Is that his real name? It could be another alias. Whatever it's called. He's a clerk who works for the Abyss Order. I thought he's like, wait, the Abyss ordering stuff. Anyway, he's great at lying and great at slipping away. Are you here to catch him, Silali? So he's an Abyss Order goon. Well, we can't let him get away now, can we? That brat, you should know you don't mess with an old lady's pride. Yet that lousy fiend took me for a fool. Just you wait, God. Granny is going to make you regret the day you were born. He should know you don't mess with an old granny's pride. Because he got away, right? He got away last event. I think. I think that's why. Hey Citlali, is everything okay? You're making a really scary face. Do you still have the stuff I left you with you last time? Stuff? Traveler, maybe you should take a look. Check out Shanaj Relic. Ooh, that one. Alright, it's still in good condition now. The other one. Take out the map. Well, that's a relief. I was worried that you might have swiped them from you. That great big liar wouldn't dare show his face around us. Anyway, be careful, he's lurking somewhere nearby. He is? How can you be so sure? I may have gotten away. Okay.
He may have gotten away from us last time, but I made sure to leave a mark on him. That way I can track the rat. No matter what hole he decided to crawl into, as long as he's nearby, I'll be able to sense him. I had a vague sense of where he was from the moment I set foot in the resort. I'd never expected to bump into you too while tracking him, though. So you're saying he's nearby? Yes, unfortunately. The mark only gives me a rough guide to where he is, otherwise I'd have caught him already. We should work together, Traveler. I get a sense that Encho might have something to do with that employee's strange behavior. Awesome! With Sitlali here, there's nothing to fear. Ah, the cute Asha is cute. The cute Asha is cute. I mean, English? Anyway. If we
Yeah.
We're good friends, Papa. Our mothers are good friends too. We promised to build this resort together. How am I supposed to face them with you like this? Bro, if your mother gets ticked off, she'll get my mother ticked off, and then I'll be on the firing line. If that happens, you better believe I'm gonna make it your problem as well. So, for the sake of our mothers, could you at least answer me and let me know you're listening? Brother. As Tenochtzitoc. Okay, I need water again. As Tenochtitlan gazed upon the vast burning plains, a turbid black tide welled up on the horizon. Black tide? Starred? Okay, Starred? Hello? I mean, I'm furious. Anyway. Alright, I guess I should tell you how our fathers are faring. Hold on. Eh? You're awake? It's that old lady. Papa, what is it? What old lady? Silence. Hold them off outside. If you get any closer, the next time you'll be seeing our mothers is from it's from the inside of a coffin. Master Pukli, we're here. Wait, what? What's going on? You look terrified. Papa is awake and he called my mother an old hag. There's something wrong. His illness has gotten worse. Huh? We'd better go check on him. So this is that out of sorts employee? Hey you, clothes off. Are you sure? He is definitely not one of the resort's staff. Wait, is this Angel? If it's Angel, it's gonna be so funny. It's gonna be really funny if it's Angel. He's definitely not one of the resort staff. Last chance, get rid of the disguise or I'll make you wish you did. Hold on, something's not right. Cicely steps forward and tears away the costume, but there's nobody inside. All she's left is a knuckly costume with traces of lingering warmth. What's happening? I'm scared. Are you kidding me? He got away. What's going on? What's still lodged in the hollow on the inside? No, there was someone in this costume, alright. But it looks like they slipped away just before we got here. Ah, darn it. It must have been Enjo. Oh my god, our boy. Our boy Enjo. Honestly, he deserves it. Honestly, if he slipped away that fast and that good, he deserved it. I can sense the aura of my mark on him. Wait, so the Tenochtzitoc we met just now was enjoying disguise? How long has he been playing us along? Has he been playing us along? Probably since the very beginning. Wait, if that's not Papar, then where's Papar? Oh, Archons. I deserve the scolding our mothers are going to give me. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. Ugh, I can't believe Andrew tricked us again. We have to catch him. Traveler, it seems he fled in a hurry. My arrival probably threw him off, which means he might have abandoned some things around the camp. Then let's get searching for clues. Sir! That old hag, she's even more nuisance than I am. Guess I'll just have to wait and see how things pan out. If this is a voice, then it's like 10 times better. But I'm not gonna complain about it. But like, if it's voice, anyway. If Papar is in Tenochtzitoc, then where is Papar? See. He might have left some things around his camp in his heart tape. Let's take a look around. He has a mother. Ooh. Let's go. Investigative report. Bakunawa. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan. Okay, so it was 500. Okay. A gigantic beast that appeared on the western side of Natlan 500 years ago, accompanied by the other abyssal monsters. Its body was like that of a mountain. And it devoured the tribe's people of Tenochtzitoc, an out-of-control creation identified as one of Gold's that once attacked and swallowed part of her body. How though? Lacking in intelligence, its actions are solely devoted into an instinct to devour. It is capable of infinite growth and is functionally immoral. However, unlike Gold's other creation, its immortality does not stem from the power of life, but rather a more transcendent form of abyssal power that may be beyond even our order's understanding. Is this? I feel like Gold. Gold's creation might be a there's like four shades and the primordial one, and there's like five sinners. I think what Gold's doing is like another another, what do you call this, um variant, I don't know, of of uh of beasts. So it was said that devoted to an instinct to devour. You, it reminds me of all devouring narwhal. So maybe what Gold did is creating a counterpart of the all devouring narwhal, and yeah, and it's the Bakunawa. So that's what I'm thinking. As much as like the dragons might be counterpart, or oh my god, I don't know, man. Anyway, we're not even. Oh yes, we're saving that. I want to read that. Oh, what's this? Investigative report, secret cave. Okay, secret caves. Oh, so it's here. Okay. Anyway, ooh, investigative report, Mayor Jabari. No extant record suggests that how the Mayor Jabari could have disappeared. It seems that all related information was erased alongside the Sea of Ash itself. The only speculation that remains to be made comes from an ancient legend. Okay, thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. For flutes, they had swords, and for harps, they had bows. They performed for guests and also for foes. They once traveled through the desert, and they also set foot in the blazing Mare Javari. But mainstream history dictates that the Mare Javari only appeared 500 years ago. Assuming the records of this ancient troop in their heyday are accurate, it may suggest that a temporal disruption phenomenon occurred in the Mare Javari. Temporal disruption time, could the transcendent power of the abyss threaten even the flow of time? Can we read Wanderer's Troop? Because, I also forgot about that. Wanderer's Troop. So they're connected. A small flower-shaped insignia. If you listen carefully, you can almost hear a flute playing and voices singing. Oh my fucking god. An azure arrow fletching that has neither faded nor splintered. With the passage of time, the sound of running water seems to linger around it. An hourglass used to keep time during a band performance. It once made a crisp sound, but their performance has since ended. An ancient, strangely shaped canteen. The interior is fitted with harp strings, which play a wondrous tune as the water flows out. A top hut that has managed to retain its radiance despite braving the elements for time untold, an ancient tune still resonates within. Troops Dawnlight. A small flower-shaped insignia, there seems to be music coming from it. Among the members of the troop was a charismatic swordsman, beautiful as the light on the sword, elegant as a chirping lark. Her every slash hummed a tune of the wind. The end of each song and dance was like the sun after the rain. Dust has since settled, and both the stage and life itself feel emptier for the absence of her music. Both her music and her soul were mere lethal as they were beautiful. This was in keeping with the troupe's performance, which were intended for two very different audiences. For the audience of folks, the, the music drifted far beyond the stage. Bird's arrow feather, an azure fletching that has survived the test of time. The fletching seems to produce a tune that as the arrow flies through air. The harpist of the troupe was also a skilled archer. But anyway, legend has it that he could lure the birds in the sky with his harp and then shoot them down with his arrows. It is said that he never looked at the sky while he was playing the harp to lure the birds. Some believe the reason was his harpist's arrogance, while his companions said that it was his hunter's mercy. The ill-fated birds became the fletching of the harpist's arrows, and the sound of the harp became the bird's elegy. This is interesting. This one. What's the... Okay. The trope's hourglass, which is also a harp. The two concert's final are the trope's hourglass, which is also a harp. The tune becomes deeper with the passage of time. When the performance was coming to an end, the trope would play this harp. As the time passed, the tune of the harp became deeper. The sound of the harp dying down marked the end of the show. Everything has an end, and the trope was no exception. One by one, each member of the troupe met their fate and their instruments were buried deep in the dust. As the harp fell silent, the final sound heard from the musical troupe was a faint trickle of sand that slid down the hourglass one final time. Dust? Mary Jabari? I don't know. Ash? It should be Ash. I'm not gonna, but maybe. A strangely shaped kettle that plays wondrous tune as the water flows out. There was always music in the life of a troop member, even when drinking water. As ancient tale tells of a wandering troop that roamed the land. For flutes, they have swords, and for harps, they have bows. They performed not only for friends but also for foes. They traveled through the desert and set foot in the blazing Merjavari. The tune of the harp echoing in the kettle was a reminder For them, along with the boundless tunes we walk, wherever there is music, there is us. Okay? A beautiful top hat untouched by time, listening closely, one can almost hear an ancient tune echoing inside the hut. Thousands, thousands of years ago, a troop wandered through the lands. The troop owned not a single shred of sheet of music. What they saw was what they sung, and what they heard was what they played. As the time passed, the troop gradually realized the vastness of the world. There are so many things in the world for us to sing of. The members then turned the notes into words and recorded their journey in a book. This book, the Winged Sith, as they called it, was still held tightly in the conductor's hand even after his death. A heavy note filled with musical scores, still suffering from moth damage and heavy wear and tear, there's still much power to be found among the handwritten words within. A notebook that once shared among the members of Wanderer's Stroke, it contains musical scores and travel journals. The history of the trope has been lost since it was disbanded before Mondstadt was rebuilt. The notebook records the experience of the trope, the lands they roamed, and the worlds they witnessed. The siphons it siphons the it siphons great power from the records of the troop's performance as well as the cheering of the crowds they performed for. The Wanderers troop was founded during the reign of the aristocracy. Many referred to it as the swordsman's troop, some out of hope, others out of fears. Even poems and songs were denied the right to freedom in that era. For flutes they had swords, for harps they had bows, and their song was an anthem of rebellion. Their final act was an attempt to storm the city and impose the death sentence upon its tyrannical rulers. The swordsman's trope had gone, and with it the memory of their rebellion. But the spirit of resistance they embodied will always flow in Mondstadt's veins. Okay. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. We found 3 reports and they're all incredible. About the Bakunawa. Of all abyssal monsters that attacked Natlan 500 years ago, Bakunawa was the most terrifying. It was said to have devoured entire villages and tribespeople and could not be killed, even when it was beheaded or it had its body chopped into pieces. The remains would somehow continue to grow, seeking each other out and eventually forming a new revitalized Bakunawa. What in the... How was it finally defeated then? Through Tenoch's sacrifice, he let Sanach perform phlogiston engraving on his body in order to unleash the power of border spells. Then Tenoch allowed himself to be eaten by the beast. God damn it! With Tenoch's body as a ritual offering, Sanhaj summoned a miniature Night Kingdom inside Bakunawa's belly. I mean, yeah, yeah, that I didn't know it was inside the belly. I just know he summoned a miniature Night Kingdom. Anyway, the clash between the powers of the Abyss, the Lord of the Night, and Tenoch's spirit
The Bakunao's body led out into a violent explosion that shattered the monsters into innumerable pieces. Yet even so, some believe it never truly died and that its rebirth was merely suppressed by the chaotic energies unleashed in the vast. If the right conditions are met, the beast's remains could potentially still grow into a new Bakunawa once more. We found 3 reports and they're all incredible. About Merjivari, Andrew failed to uncover the mystery of the Merjivari's disappearance, which is good news for us, but his hypothesis is a little hard to believe. We found 3 reports and they're okay. About the secret cave. It seems like Andrew memorized our map after he snuck a peek at it. This is here a drawing of it. Judging by the markings, he must have found his destination. Blech. So why didn't he do anything? He just wasted his time out here putting on a show. Given the cunning he displayed so far, I doubt he did so without purpose. His act must have seen His act must have been necessary for him to break through certain obstacles. Now that what should we do next? Let's go to the place marked on the map. Yeah, right. Good idea. It looks like we're pretty close. We just have to figure out what the Abyss Order is up to. Let's head out. These rocks look a bit odd. Maybe hiding something. Wait, how do you do elemental sight? Oh, I don't need elemental sight. I'm sorry, maybe I need to know how. Oh, it was. I knew it. Looks like we've reached the end. What's this? It looks familiar. That's mystic arts implemented from the Masters of the Night Wind, but how did it end up here? Paimon thinks you've seen those around. It can transport us to other places, right? That's correct. Our tribe's people use them to transport themselves to the Chamber of Weaving or the sacrificial altar of enigmatic land. But this one doesn't lead to either of those places, evidently. Where do you think it goes? The only people who would know where it leads are the spellcaster and anyone else who used it. Unfortunately, it looks like this implement's too old to work. Too old? So old that its spirit has long since dissipated. I doubt that Encho Brad to could have found a way around this either. Is there any way to, replenish its spirit, make it work again? There is a way, but every spellcaster is like a different lock, each needing their own key to open. I think it's a three ashes. I'm not gonna lie, the three ashes are important. And if they didn't do it, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. I'll have to figure out the structure of this implement's lock before we can get it up and running again. Just like that? Wow, Sitlali, you're amazing. Obviously, Look up my name in the Nightwing's dictionary and you'll find three words. The real Shadil. Shadil? That doesn't sound like a real word to Paimon. Of course it is. It means a shaman who's the real deal. What about the definition of Ororon? A cultisham. A shaman who heals you cultivated? A shaman who skills you cultivated? No, a shaman who cultivates vegetables. Yeah, I think it's good that Layla is kind of like learning from Oron in some way. You didn't write this dictionary yourself, did you, Sitlali? That's enough jokes for now. Just give me a moment to look at. Wait, who goes there? No, you didn't write this. We were followed. Whoever you are, come out with your hands up. That is so cute. Oh, it's just some Asha. You scared Paimon half to death. She thought it was that awful Encho guy. Odd. Why are there Asha following us? Maybe they like us. Pokey told us that Asha are the benevolent, so are the benevolent of the Merjibari. Their friendly sort. Hehe. They like us, okay? You mean how benevolent soul is one of the ways to interpret the word Asha? I've heard that said before, but it doesn't solve the mystery of why they followed us all the way here. Hold on, I think I've got it. Maybe they're not just being friendly. What else could it be? Maybe they're after something we're carrying. If they're the benevolent souls of the Berjibari, it'll make perfect sense for them to be drawn to it. Do the honors, traveler. Take out Sanad's relic. Sandra's relic? Oh wow, the Asha are really happy. They must have seen Sitlali take it out just now and followed us ever since. A reunion after all these years. What? What are they doing? The implement, it's active again, but how? Ah, it seems that the Asha were the key we needed for the lock. I was right. I was right. I was right. Anyway. We might not know who left this implement behind, but the place it points to must have something to do with the Merjibari. Should we go and take a look around? Only if you're both ready. We can't wait too long. That bread from the Abyss order is going to catch up to us sooner or later. Let's go. I'm a little worried about this one, but okay, let's go. I think we're about to be done. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of short, but I like it. What is this? Why are we? Where in the world are we? I was unaware that such place exists in Natlan. Huh? Paimon can't believe even Sitlali doesn't know where we are. Blast, my connection to the wire's been severed. Bro. Huh? What does that mean? It means we're probably not in Natlan anymore. Huh? How? We were in the resort just a few seconds ago. Paimon! God damn it, Paimon. I'd explain it if I could, even though I can sense the vibe anymore, I can still sense the Night Kingdom's presence. This doesn't make sense. Let's look around, maybe we'll find some answers. Better than standing around and gawking. Let's move, but be careful. Anyway, okay, I can go back. This is that is the thing, right? That is the thing. That is the thing. F. A weathered a weathered old stone tablet. Most of its inscription is worn away. I cloak the enigmatic land and shroud this palace. I cloak the okay, enigmatic land and shroud this palace. Only the legacy of heroes may awaken. Shulevitz. Sounds Russian? Snezhnaya? What does that mean? Wait, I'm gonna do things first. This is creepy. Ooh, wait. Tupac? Um, Wanjiru? Maybe? Maybe like, what is this? The fuck is this? Oh, no shot. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There are words carved. There are words carved on the back of this stone. It belonged to Sanhaj. This was Sanhaj's weapon. Where did it go? Could it be the relic? Let's put it in there and see if it does anything. Before that, I'm gonna read things. God damn it. Inscription behind the stone structure. To the giant Tupac. Oh, okay, that's it. Inscription behind the stone structure. Oh, that's Menelik. What, this one? Sunjata. Oh, I remember now. Sunjata. This one is Burkina. So Burkina is a spear. Wait, what is this? Hello? Oh, wait. I am always confused. What? This is the Flower Feather clan, right? I thought this and this one is like Ian Sons. Yeah, it's Wanjiru. So I'm right because I thought this was like okay. Anyway, sit Lally. That's weird. There should be a weapon here, right? There's yours. The relic. Let's put it here. F. To the border master Sanaj Kompori, his remains are buried here. You place Sanaj relic on the stone. Look, the seat in the center is going. Traveler, do you wanna try sitting on it? Ooh. Traveler Paman, where are you? Traveler disappeared after he sat on the pedestal. Did he get transported somewhere else? Oh, it's too dangerous. I've got to follow him. Wait, no way. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I can't just rush in after them. The she the cheat meet can't stray too far from me either. If we all get trapped inside, we're that meat. Digimitl. Digimitl. Digimitly. I'm the only one who knows what's happened. I can rush for them to Digimitl. But I can just walk away. But I can just walk away. The Abyssal the rat could show up at any moment. I can't let him threaten Traveler and Paimon. This is bad. I have to find a way to inform Malvika or at least leave a message that can be passed on to her. Oh my, I'm sorry to be a bother, but may I ask if this is the Hotel of the Sacred Flame? What a stylish chairs it has. What stylish chairs it has. Hotel of the Sacred Flame? Hotel of the Sacred Flame. I don't know what this is. When it rains, it pours. Oh my, could it be the fearsome Granny Itzley? The one who's been chasing me everywhere. When did you get into the customer service industry? Abyssal Rat. Still running that rodent mouth of yours. Is this another one of your schemes? I admit that I can somewhat loquacious, and I adore a good scheme as much as the next Abyssal Rat. But this is my first time visiting this tawdry establishment. I thought I'd be able to reach the Medjugorje through that woven scroll. Who would have thought it would take me here? I guess this what happened. This what people mean when they say it's a small world. Oh my. I must be disturbing you during your shift, Granny Itzley. I shall take my leave. See yourself out. Ma, you're really letting a perfectly good customer go? Won't this look bad for your key performance indicators? Granny doesn't have the time to entertain you right now, so please get your sorry hind out of my sight. Of course, I don't suppose this has anything to do with the traveler's mysterious absence. We're old friends, you know, me and him. I just thought I should say hello seeing as I am here. Or perhaps I could draw your attention to his familiar scent left behind on the chair over there. Might I investigate? Wow, scent? Guess I was wrong about you rather than the rat.
You appear to be traveler's abyssal mutt. Okay. Why, I am most offended. Such vitriol from the mouth of a dear old lady, no less. You mistake me. I'm just so touched that a little lost dog would travel 1,000 miles to reunite with his master. Just enough to move Granny to tears. Well then, it's Papa. Let that mangy dog perform his trick. Well, you have been taught how to sit, surely. Or do you need a treat to coax it out of you? I must admit, as a representative of the Abyss Order, I am slightly perturbed by your sudden change of attitude, Granny. So not a dog, but a scaredy cat instead. The Abyss Order can't possibly be full of cowards like you. No wonder they're stuck wallowing in mediocrity. She's a flaming that's win. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. Think not of my incompetence as something all my colleagues possess. I am, as your first said, merely a rat, subject to the mockeries of others. Being cautious is how a rat survives, no? So, just to be sure that I'm not about to walk into a trap, how about we make a deal, Granny? Papar, the employee who was role-playing a hero, is currently safe. Might I exchange him for safe passage to the Merjavari? Yes. As long as I can reach the Merjavari unhindered, I can guarantee that Papar will return to his friend. And all will be well. What do you think, dear Granny? And what exactly do you want me to do? And what exactly do you want to do in the Merjavari? The the elderly should know better than to hover over the shoulders of the youth, prying into all their personal secrets. Bro, you're like old too. You're like 500 years old. And Satali is like younger than you, I think. Or maybe not. Hmm. Such flowery speech. It's a pity I can't be bothered to commit it to memory. However, you'd do best to remember every word I'm about to say. That seems a little unfair. Isn't it the duty of a grandson to listen to their granny? Keep those ears peeled, lest I peel them off your head. The throne behind me leads to the place none of us knows about. If you want to go there, you'd best become as compliant as a docile capybara. No vandalism, no hurting the flora. Find traveler environment and ensure their safety. Understood. I swear on traveler's name to do as you say. You young people are always so keen on swearing oaths. As for an old timer like me, I prefer a safer approach. I just need you to cooperate for a moment. What do you mean by cooperate? Hush hush, my ruddy little grandson. This won't take long. It's Papa, hold him down. What the? Where the heck are we? We just touched the stone thing and push, now we're here. And Sitlal is nowhere to be seen. This place looks like the Night Kingdom. I feel like this might be the miniature Night Kingdom inside the Bakunawa. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is. Do you see that? You see that thing? This thing?
This might be the miniature Night Kingdom. This place looked like the Night Kingdom. Yeah. Citlalis said she could sense the Night Kingdom's presence just now. Maybe this is why. But why are there traces of the abyss here? Didn't we get rid of them already? Maybe this isn't Natlan at all. It looks like Natlan, but it's not Natlan. It looks like the Night Kingdom, but there's no wire connection. And the abyss still around. Wah! Paimon's getting scared. I just thought of something. What is it? Sanaj once cast a border spell. Huh? Are you talking about the mini Night Kingdom he summoned? Wouldn't that mean the Mergivari is right in front of us? We won't know unless we look. Then let's be careful. Isn't it inside the thingy? The Bakunawa? Oh, I love the. Oh, what? The trickling sound. Wait, I can't go there. This. Oh my fucking god.
Yoo-hoo! Ah. Let the world collide! Yahoo!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Wait, is this explorable?
Strike a pose!
Because I don't wanna go. I don't wanna get all the chests right now.
Let's play!
But I mean, maybe I should, huh? Fine. It might be our last chance. If it's like, if I can see it in the map, I would probably leave it alone. But since it's like a domain, it might be a one-time domain. So I'm not gonna take chances. I need Primo Gems. Node Cry is coming, so yeah. What the fuck? Continue exploring. Ah. Ooh. Thank you. God damn it.
Shower me with praise! Time for takeoff! Brace yourselves.
Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
I don't wanna regret not healing. What's... Oh! What?
The show begins.
The laser... Okay. Where are we now? The quality though. Hello, chess? Chess here, chess? This is so creepy. This is so creepy. Well, but my teachers are terrifying roar. I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared, I'm not gonna lie. Can't believe really that's making true legends of all adventures, but like what the fuck is that? Um This is so good. So I think we can explore this. Wait. Oh, is Spider-Man hearing things, or is it someone calling us? This is so fucking cool, man. This thing? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Not the damage over time. Traveler Paimon. Hey, someone's calling for us. It sounds like Lali. I found you at last. Joe? It's me, Lali. Lali? I have a long time no see, Traveler Paimon. I have to admit, this isn't what I thought our reunion would look like. Ahem. He's gone back to being a Joe again. Hearing the voices of that old had come out of my youthful mouth is beyond mortifying. Shut up before I make you. Are you okay, Silali? I'm fine. My body is back in the main hall, but I used the spell to attach a part of my spirit to this fool's body. This way I can put him to good use. Wow, so that is amazing. Paimon can't believe she can actually control Angel's body. Don't let her fool you. She's not that powerful. I'm only letting her do this because I cut a deal with her. A deal? So you sold your own body? In a partial, temporary, and limited transaction. One that allows me to ensure your safety and keep him from threatening us. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe, both of you. Here, this is Sanaj Ritua's sword, the Calamity of Eshu. I borrowed it from the chief before I set off the Masters of the Night Wind. Since we don't know much about this area we're in, you're probably best to keep it close in the hand at hand just in case. Whoa, so this is what he used to summon the Night Kingdom. What a and precious treasure. I don't suppose it'd be able if I just touch it for a moment. In your dreams, we're holding on to this. So stingy. Don't you know that I was the one who found the relics used by Sanaj to open up this passage? You were the one. One who found the relics used by Sanaj to open. I didn't kick up a fuss when they fell neatly into your hands, did I? You could learn a thing or two from someone with magnanimity, Paimon. A traveler, Paimon really wants to give this guy a good slap, but she doesn't want to accidentally end up hitting Silali. Slap away, it won't hurt me. Well, excuse me, I'm just a clerk. I've never hurt a soul. Is the crime of my wanting to come here and have a look around really deserving of such unjust violence? He's not wrong. Papaya wasn't hurt, I checked. But we were tricked. He hurt our feeling. I fully sympathize, Paimon, I do. But as you can see now I now have an old hag bouncing around in my brain. If that isn't punishment enough, then I'm afraid you might as well just kill me. Sounds good to me. To Traveler? I thought a hero of your acclaim would say something in my defense, but here you stand, poised to strike me down with a cold blade. As long as it doesn't affect Sedali, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'll put a good word for you. Yes, because I like you, Angel. That's better. Now we're acting more like a team. Remind Paimon, since when we were ever a team? This is the merger bar. It's not like we have a choice. We've been in the same boat since the very start. And our enemies are the metaphorical sea and its storms. You saw that scary creature just now, right? Although it was also my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of wisdom tells me that it was wealth of wisdom. When did you read this before? Wealth of wisdom. I think I've read it. Wealth of wisdom. I'm reading so much, I forgot. Tells me that it was likely Bakunawa's permeation. Permeation. What is permeation mean? I know permeate kind of means. Yes, permeation or permeates. So this is not like the what does that mean though? Although it was only my first time laying eyes on it, my wealth of it tells that it wasn't likely Bakunawa's permeation. So this is not the real Bakunawa or what? What does that mean? I don't know. If we don't deal with it, it'll eat us. If it eat us, it'll get stronger. If it gets stronger, it'll escape into Natlan and continue eating until there's nothing left. So it's like voracity. Bakunawa, that's the monster that Tenoch and six other heroes in the ancient Natlan fought against. Wait, didn't they defeat it? Defeat it? You wish. The worst part about the beast is that it has even stronger immortality than the rest of Gold's creation. Its permeation is no simple humus, or chalk. Humus, a food. The power contained within it was something that even Gold and the Abyss Order couldn't harness. A power that can corrupt even the passage of time. My, I think, you know what I think? I think the might be the shade of space might be the one who made Merjavare disappear two, 2 decades ago, 20 years ago, I think. She might have been because I almost always think that time and space are connected, unlike life and death. Like life and death are connected as well, but they are opposing in my opinion. But time and space are more like working together. So if the power of the Bakunawa can corrupt the passage of time, then it might be a threat to the shade of time, right? So maybe the reason why it was the Mergivar disappeared might actually be because of shade of space, but I might be wrong. Anyway, let's do it again. Venti also mentioned something about the contamination of time in the Mergivari, so this monster's the one behind it. We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here, maybe because people were trying to keep Bakunawa from escaping through the seals. Is that why the Mergivari disappeared? We did encounter our fair share of obstacles on the way here. Maybe because people were trying to keep them. Okay, okay. Wait, we didn't break the seals by coming here, did we? Let's just assume that we're in a different time from Bakunawa for now. Okay, then how are we gonna get home? Our path is, our path is clear, Paimon. If the problem lies in Bakunawa's permeation, then in the name of the Abyss Order, we must slay the beast. Why are you acting like a good guy all of a sudden? Pick a side and stick to it, will you? Perhaps if you were more well-read, you would understand. The New Tide Anthology states that principles are defined by their flexibility. Flexible principles are to be, in principle, flexible. What did I just fucking read? My mind cannot fathom all of this. My mind is fried from all the lore.
In any case, the time has come for us to fight. I wanna use. Can I fight? I wanna use. Cancel. See. I wanna use. I know I'm not I'm gonna use this because, you know, immersion. I know it's ass, but like immersion. But I'm worried about Farina because, you know, oh, I can't. Anyway, let's go. Oh, there's a way is T. What is that? A wild? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna kill this. This guy is way too big. It is way too big. Permeated body. Excuse me?
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song! Think you can get away?
Wait, how do you even do this? I'm sorry. Just like that. I'm so sorry. This is so fucking peak, man. I'm so sorry. This monster is so good. I'm so sorry. This monster. I'm sorry. I need to be careful. The music. I'm having goosebumps. The music, bro. I'm so sorry, but I need. I think that's gonna. Fuck you, man! Ow! Fuck you! Come here. It's huge.
happening?
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
I'm sorry. Please.
May I present?
Do I need to attack it or what? Bro, what do you mean?
I knew it. No matter how far it was, it was always for sure to my travel and I enjoy supporting Bama's foot. You bitch! Did we get rid of it? Whoa, we're awesome! The biggest bad guy we've ever taken down. Yeah. Judging by the potency of the energy we just dealt with, that may only have been one piece of what? Potency of the energy we just may only have been one piece of Bakunawa's body. Oh, I fucking love that we have a ton now. There's more. I want more. But even even if it's only one of many, I'm sure it will it will it will it will have left something useful behind. Let's see. St- Stop right there. You heard her, Angel. Stay put. What's this now? Are your companions not but arrows in your quiver, fit only to be strong, shot, and then abandoned? Traveler, remind me, who was it who dealt the crucial blow to Bakunawa just now? Hmm? Is this how you treat the backbone of your team? Backbone? Keep dreaming. What exactly are you after? All that is unknown etches itself into the desires of my soul. The corpse of Bakunawa may be laden with ancient treasures it once devoured. Surely such artifacts would be priceless. Try harder. You've been hunting for clues about the Mergivar since Traveler's arrival in Natlan. There's no way your end goal is something so vague. You can't lie your way out of this one, and Joe. What secrets are you hiding? We're not giving up until you spill the beans. Lie? Why, I am not lying at all, but since you insist, I'll grace you with a story. Many years ago, there existed a kingdom in a broken land. The king was wise and powerful. He loved his people and was beloved by them. Later, when a powerful enemy attacked the king sacrificed his life to save it. Upon his death, his most steadfast followers succeeded him. Yet evil still lurked in the shadow. Yet evil still lurked in the shadows. Its creeping corruption poisoning the new king. Once more, the kingdom was plunged into torment. Civil war broke out across the kingdom, splitting it into factions. The wicked king was slain and his people were exiled from the land. These exiles split into two different groups. One chose to accept their exile and abandon their homeland forever. The other group refused to leave until they were allowed to settle down elsewhere, albeit in the most barren and remote part of the nation. But is he part of it or not? Or bro? So okay, I'm just gonna shut up. Shut up. They lived in neglect for millennia until darkness returned once more. The kingdom was still divided, and these exiles were the first to raise their weapons. Although they were destitute, not a single one of them retreated or fled with the same stubborn spirit that bade them never abandon their homeland. All those years ago, they fought and died until at last only one remained. You're not going to tell us that that's what was you? It seems like eating too many slams really can make someone's dullard. Paimon was just guessing. Where'd you get off being so mean? In any case, that man's name was Tenoch. Yeah, Tenoch was the last. Tenoch? Anyway, let's go. Um, and the lost settlement was known as Tenochtzitoc. Its people were warriors who wielded the power of Animo. Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. Oh yeah, this is the Vanessa tribe. That's why there are only six. There should be seven. Okay, it means oh, so it means that Far Flower Feather clan is really pyro. Okay. Okay. Electro Yansan's tribe is Electro. Then Cryo Citlali tribe Master of Nightwind is Cryo. Then Geo Shilonen, then Hydro Bualani, Kinich is Dendro. Okay. Its people were warriors who wielded the power under the Some people named the place where their bones were buried the Windless Land. While their brothers and sisters who 500 years before departed from their homeland headed to the true land of wind, while their brothers and sisters who 500 years before departed from their homeland headed to the true land of wind, they were known by another name, the Moratans. However, that's a story for another day. Who 500 years before I departed from... I, I can't comprehend this. Okay, I know. Who 500 years before departed from their homeland. Okay, like... Okay. Okay. Does this mean you're one of these Moratan people? Really? Is he lying again, Sitlali? Don't shout so loudly or you'll kill off all dear traveler's brain cells. As for your beloved Granny Itzli, she can no longer respond to you. Don't shout so loudly or you'll kill off... Okay. What did you do to her? Nothing of consequence. I merely drove her away. Stories all have a purpose, and I thank you for taking the time to listen to this one, as it has allowed me to familiarize myself with some of Bakunawa's power.
From now on, that old hag shan't be bothering us anymore. You sneaky, lying, scheming, evil abyssal rat. Flexible principles, Paimon. Flexible principles. See, that is where your problem lies. You never listen to what others have to say. Who exactly are you and what's your objective? Tra- Traveler, I have seen the glory of vindigators. How do you pronounce this? I really don't know how. I'm just gonna say Vinignir. I have seen the glory of Vinignir perish, buried beneath the snow. I have witnessed the sun children dancing in their white night and beheld the magnificence of Gurbad submerged in the sea of sand. I have touched the vessels of flesh and blood in the Moshiri ceremonial site, the broken colossi of Remoria, and brush my fingers across the soiled colors of the murals in the Vukukakui Tower. He's everywhere. He's everywhere, man. He's like this teeming rat. Okay, anyway, I know how Mondstadt's old aristocracy was overthrown, how the people of Liwe began to the great migration of the Gwile Assembly, and how the loyalists of Orobashi fought against the disciples of Narukami. So he's everywhere. He's so old now. I even know how the people of Tenochtitlan perished in Bara and how the Moratans left for a distant land. But none of these places in my memory belongs to me. They are like shooting stars merely fading across my sky with a spark, then fading away into nothing. Traveler Paimon, I serve the Abyss Order, but the Order is not my home. What about you two? Where is your home? So you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. So you cannot answer that, or perhaps you do not wish to answer. Very well, I will be heading deeper to continue my investigation. Maybe we shall never see each other again. But know this, traveler, without the power of Okinawa, you will never be able to enter the true Mirjabari. Allow me to leave you allow me to leave you a final parting gift. What is this? This is the flower that blooms in flames. Until the day that the fires turn me into ashes, you shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. So he is a lava walker. But he's still like a mystery. Like there's so many things about him. Like there's nothing at all. There's nothing here to know what he is or his origin or whatever he is. This is the flower that blooms in flames until the day that the fire turn me into ashes. You shall see the glowing embers of this flower shining through the dark smoke. So he is the lava walker. Hey, you're called Angel, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us, or at least give us your name. Your real name. You're called Angel, right? If you find any secrets, remember to come back and tell us, or at least give us your name. Your real name. Granny Itzley? Why? I swore I had driven you away. Me? By the likes of you? Granny just wanted to see you if you have had any other parlor streaks up your sleeves. So that's how it is. Granny will always be Granny. I apologize for my hubris. If that day does come, I promise I will. And with that, I bid you farewell, you monuments on my journey until we meet again. What is he exactly? Like, I'm so curious about him. If there truly is a homeland I have forgotten, could it be within this realm of smoldering shatter type? Who is he? Who the fuck is he, man? Like, there's more to him, for sure, for sure, for sure. Like, we're just scratching. We're just scratching the surface of his character, and I'm almost certain that it's not his real form, right? Like he can change form, so maybe he's gonna be playable someday. I'm not gonna lie, he might be playable someday, and I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna be for it. I'm gonna be here for it. You're back. Are you both alright? We're okay. That's a relief. I couldn't see what Enju was up to. Unreal, unrealable to the very end. Now that I think about it, when Enjo was hiding inside Tenochtitlan, I don't think he was able to enter this place. But he knew you would come and he planned to use you. Naturally, he was certain you would somehow find a way. But he didn't bet on Citlali showing up, which threw a wrench into his work. We always knew this guy wasn't like the other of his order goons. But Paimon never thought he'd have so many secrets, and asking him for answers only left us with more questions, just like this place. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll check with Mawika. I have a feeling she'll know something about this place. I let Sitlalin scout the area, and it found a stone tablet behind the temple. It just so happened there were some names written on it. Written names? Some of them have been eroded beyond recognition, while others are barely legible. They are names of the former Pyro Archons. Huh? I have an inkling this place might have been put together by the Pyro Archons 500 years ago. They must have made it to deal with, or at least temporarily contain Bakunawa. But the exact methods they use are still a mystery. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you don't tell anyone else about this, for now at least. Then can we keep looking around this place? Of course, but you shouldn't stray too deep, especially you, traveler, get that? The spirit trace I left on the angel seems to have been consumed by a strange power. Whatever's wrong with the Medjugorje, we're definitely not equipped to handle it right now. I need some time to look into this, into all this. Of course, if I learn something useful, you'll be the first to hear about it. Is there anything else you'd like to know? How's the employee who was acting up earlier? Papa, he's fine, and you told me that he's previously disguised himself as that he previously disguised himself as a tourist and adopted the name Hein. He then approached Papar and the two of them really hit it off. In the end, Enjo fed Papar enough Afimi to knock out Atatankosaurus. He, he's probably still snoozing it off in a corner of Tetiaya somewhere. Classic Enjo. I should really be heading home. For a senior citizen like myself, this excursion has been a headache and a half. Thank you, Sidlali. I didn't ask for anything, for anyone's things. But well, if you really want to express your gratitude, remember to come and visit your granny more often, okay? I'll deal with it. So this is so good. This is so good. I fucking love this quest. Oh, wait. To everlasting Tenoch, his remains are buried here. Huh? This place is... Can we climb? Oh, we can climb. It means it's... Um... You can go back here. I think. But I'm gonna get the...
Is this
Just in case,
an
I'm gonna
answer
get
from this
chests.
world?
Just in case, just in case, just in case. This is so... This is a really good quest, by the way. A really good quest. And we left with more questions. Now we have Enjo as the lava walker. And like, what is he exactly? Like, I'm so curious, and I think he's gonna be playable. If he is, he's like, his character is he could be playable if he's not an NPC. By his character's writing, I think he can be acquainted with the traveler and therefore become playable. A weatherstone tablet and Okinawa survival. Before the return, must block the Mergivari, hold back the black tide. Black tide. If I fail and fall, let those who come after Kulohari. Bruh. Kyongozi has been gone for over a decade. Great victory. Build this shrine, honor the fallen. A more recent booklet containing just a few elegant and joyful words. Task complete, now I sing. Isaha. I'm so curious, man. I'm so curious. I fucking love this quest. I like this quest. Windworm booklet. A badly damaged windworm booklet with only few words seal the borders containing the Berjavari. Not attacks for just one generation. My time ran short. Put my thoughts into sacred flame. Remember you who follow. Kochanina. Kochanina. Ah, yeah. Can I? Can we go back? What a great quest. This is really good. A really good quest. I really like how they are going with this. This is a really good quest. What does this mean? What is this? Oh. At least this one didn't disappear. Because I really like looking at it. The design is so good. Oh my god. Wait, are there any more? I don't think there are follow-up quests. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna end it here.
I'm just gonna say, I would put it at 10 out of 10 because this thing is impressive because I love this some world quest. I like how they utilized playable characters such as Citlali and Joe. Now we know that he's the lava walker from the artifact set. Now, my question is, what is he exactly? Because he's not part of the Abyss Order in that in the sense that he's from um Kandria or something like that. He's far older than that. He's way older. He's even way older than Sidlali. I don't know why would Sidlali say. I don't know why the Granny and grandson trope, but yeah, Yeah, well, I'm excited. I'm excited. I really, really like this. This is so beautiful. So many lore. I'm eating up. Anyway, I'm gonna exit. Yep. Um, I think that's all. Bye. Bye bye.